Yes, we have seen it, and some people like it, and some people don't. Welcome to another edition of Geek Culture Congress. One of your hosts, always, Louis Speedy Jr. Gonzalez, accompanied by my good friend, actor, comedian extraordinaire, Mr. Tarek Lewis. How you doing, sir? It's wonderful.
I'm doing pretty good,
Monday
my man.
Afternoon. You doing well?
Doing all right. Feeling good. Feeling starting to relax. I'm doing all right.
Yeah. Oh, my friend is finally here. We finally saw it. The first episode of She-Hulk on Disney Plus. And what is your feeling? How you feel about it, my friend? After you have been exposed to the gamma rays of She-Hulk. How do you feel about it right now?
It was a decent introduction.
Yeah?
A decent introduction. Am I excited? Like, oh, I can't wait to see what happens next week. No. There's a decent introduction. There's some good moments.
Yeah.
It was decent.
Okay, fair enough.
The one thing I didn't like was the way the villain came in, or whoever that was at the end.
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah, that looked really like hokey and corny. So I don't know if that's what they're going for, but that was the biggest thing. Seeing that thing to me.
Man, what did they do to her Jamil? Is that her name? I forgot her name now. The actress. I guess that's Titania, right?
I have no idea who that was. That was weird.
It was just like, let's just not intro this villain and this bang.
Yeah.
Shout out to Edwin. Edwin's hanging out watching us here live.
Yo, Edwin,
you don't know nothing about no MCU. You watch Avengers, Edwin? DC? You like Superman? All that kind of stuff? Star Wars? What do you like, Edwin? Let us know, okay? I thought it was just decent. Yeah. My issue with the show, I don't really have it. Like, I saw it and I was like, okay. It's kind of like the Marvel syndrome where we haven't had anything Marvel in a while, and I was just like, I'm gonna consume this, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was definitely gonna watch it, but you know, I think it's a good example of like doing the episode to explain the mood and the pace of the show.
Yeah. So
that people don't come in expecting something. So I think it did a good job of that.
Right. I think they did. It was cool. A little bit of the Hulk backstory. Honestly, I was more interested in the Hulk backstory than anything about She-Hulk.
Yeah, I'm with you on that too.
Yeah. So like I guess we're gonna get into spoiler territory, ladies and gentlemen. So if you haven't watched She-Hulk, of course, just come back to the show after we're done, and then you can hear what we talked about. Okay. Also, have you seen House of Dragons? Is it House of Dragons or House of the Dragon?
House of the Dragon.
Of the Dragon. See, I ruined that. Add that to the list of things I ruined. Okay. Have you watched I haven't watched the first episode yet. Man, I don't know if you guys spoil it for me.
I did watch the first episode.
Okay. So we're gonna.
I actually thought.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead.
I actually thought it was very well done.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
that makes me excited.
I was very surprised. I thought that maybe, Game of Thrones hangover, or because the way the last season went, and I thought maybe these characters I'm not familiar with. But nah, I didn't feel like that. It really came off to me as like it's a new thing where I'm not going to be necessarily worrying about tying things together the whole time. Like it's in front of me. Yeah.
I'm gonna let you dive in that later on when we finish up with some She-Hulk stuff. So my issue with She-Hulk is I didn't laugh. I didn't find anything funny. Maybe I was in a bad mood when I watched it, Tarek. Is it me? Did the comedy hit for you?
No.
I
the
was
conversation.
interested in the show. Like I found the show was interesting, but I was like, okay, I want some like, I don't know, some comedy, right? Make me laugh.
I think they tried. I think it was lighthearted, but I didn't think funny. There were some funny moments, you know. Everyone's hyped about that big,
Hmm.
extremely funny. I'm with you on that.
Well, you broke up there when you said big, um, and then we lost all the audio.
Um, I'm not sure what it was. Is it the big moment at the end?
Yeah.
That was like a big laugh
Oh, okay.
with
Yeah. I found
Captain
that funny. I
America.
found that humorous, but I wasn't like
Yeah,
butt gusting laughing in the show. You know, which I was
yeah,
expecting. But
yeah.
I
There
was like,
was,
okay, they really talked up the humor. They said that the humor is going to be big in the show. I was like, okay, cool. I'm well for it. I'm waiting.
yeah.
There were some, like hey moments, but not like, I don't know. Maybe I was just in a bad mood.
No, it wasn't that funny. And I don't think people like Smart Hulk.
Smart Hulk's okay, and I think we're gonna get a Savage Hulk later, again, you know,
You think?
or a
You
more
think? Well,
devious Hulk.
yeah, they
I think
have
we're
to do
gonna get a
something.
devious Hulk in the future. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna get a gray Hulk. The gray Hulk in the comic books was a very devious. Um, Shout out DJ Backbone. He was a very devious character.
Hmm.
More like a mafia person. You know what I mean? Like he
Yeah.
was kind of like and the kind that's the comic book. But I think we're gonna get some. A Hulk that's a little twisted. Something's gonna happen. I don't know.
Some of the thrill of Hulk is the back and forth between him and David Banner. But I was
Yeah,
just
and they
there
kind
was
of
a
canceled
decent
that with this. They kind of canceled that with the Smart Hulk thing, saying they merged
right,
both of the personalities.
right.
But in the fight, in the little fisticuffs that he had with She Hulk, you could see some of that old Hulk coming out. You know what I mean? A little
Hmm.
bit.
I did not notice it, but I'm glad you
Yeah,
did.
a little bit, just like a little schmizzit. Like a little
Yeah,
little tidbit. You know. But
yeah.
mhm.
I think the dwarfing of Hulk as a superpower being is one of the most tragic things to come out of the MCU.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that like it, they keep dwarfing him and making
Hmm.
him smaller and smaller, and you know,
Well, supposedly they got the movie rights back. Supposedly, that's the rumor anyway.
for
That
Hulk,
yeah, that
I didn't think
apparently
they
that
didn't have the
contract.
movie rights.
Yeah, that apparently the contract with Universal expired finally.
Okay,
The legalese and
but they've been
date.
still using Hulk. I don't know what the problem.
Hmm.
Like that wasn't the issue with.
Yeah, but it's for them to actually put out a cinematic movie release in movie theaters with Hulk or a Hulk title name. They'd have to do it with Universal, and they didn't want to do that
Yeah,
like they
I'm
do with
saying
Sony.
who wants that now? But they had all these other films where he was in, and they still dwarfed him.
Mm-hmm.
That's my point.
Yeah, no, he can be used as a supporting character, but no.
Yeah,
Yeah. But I thought it was interesting. Little alludes to his backstory, how he healed his arm, how he's able to stay human with a little gadget
yeah,
that he has attached. I didn't like the way that Jennifer Walters got the She-Hulk powers, the blood splattering on her wound. You know,
yeah,
as in the comic books, just to put it in perspective, ladies and gentlemen, the comic books is more like a life and death situation where Hulk has to give her blood in the hospital for her to survive, and that's how she gets the Hulk powers in the comic book. And of course, they switch it up here for the show, I guess, to get to the point, maybe as a plot device to get to the point.
I think they wanted to keep it lighthearted. They didn't want to make it too.
Yes, it's like I mean, it just seems so easy to get some Hulk powers, Just
Yeah.
cut
Well, he
cut a
does. He
wound.
does say like we have a genetic marker to kill
Mm.
anybody else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he says that to her right when she wakes up.
I've been seeing some articles. People were saying, "Oh no, that's good. They're gonna mutinize Hulks too, like they did with
Maybe.
Ms. Marvel."
No, they better not. That'll be awful.
Yeah, that'd be horrible, man.
That'll be the worst thing. Oh, please don't.
Yeah, I hope not. I hope not. I've seen some articles already talking crap,
Oh
but
my goodness.
mhm. That was interesting though. It caused the accident that gave Jennifer Walters her powers in the show. The ship, the
spaceship, yeah,
the spaceship that's from the planet that he was exiled on for 2 years, and they found him in the Thor Ragnarok movie. Remember?
yeah.
So maybe they're gonna do a little bit of the Planet Hulk thing, a little bit. Maybe
Why didn't? Yeah, is that going to be developed?
or maybe he did some things that he doesn't remember what he did as Hulk over there.
That just kind of popped up, and he didn't really explain
he's
what
got
happened.
A baby or something? A little baby Hulk?
Little baby, little Hulk bastard.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know how they're gonna divulge into that storyline, but it seems interesting. It was an interesting tidbit, and I guess apparently during the time that everyone was snapped, that him and Iron Man were able to build a bar over there.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Was it in Mexico? Was it they were in Mexico, right?
I think they were in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, they were in Mexico.
Yeah. But it seems interesting. I like the little thing. I thought the Hulk stuff was interesting, and I guess if they're gonna use She-Hulk as kind of like an allude to the Hulk verse, side of MCU, without using the Hulk, I guess, as a main character until the time. I guess it's cool, There's a bunch of multiple Hulks. You ever seen that Hulk Smash cartoon?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of like a bunch of Hulks.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're gonna do that though. It's kind of like on the wall. Like I see the tea leaves,
Well, she uses the phrase "I'm a Hulk."
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't say one of the Hulk. She says I'm a Hulk.
Right.
So yeah, I definitely. But I was not a fan of the Team Hulk, wherever it was.
Yeah, I think they're gonna do Red Hulk. They're gonna do all those Hulks.
They're definitely gonna do Red Hulk.
The son of Hulk. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do all that stuff. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. But I don't know. So all the reviewers got 4 episodes, and I guess that's why all those reviews were really good. Like they presented 4 episodes to the reviewers, but to us, the regular people, they only gave us that first episode. So it's kind of like, maybe that's why a lot of us are like, on the show. Do you think?
Yeah.
You think Disney should have gave us those 4 episodes too?
No.
At least 3.
No. Y'all gonna watch it anyway.
But let's say, I mean, if the first episode was weaker, and they would have lost viewership on it, let's say, maybe in hindsight they would have said, "Dang, we should have put out all 4 of them."
No.
I don't know.
Either you like the show or you don't.
Yeah.
And Disney, they're not going to do that.
I think they get to the point where they're introducing these characters in show form because they know that it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, I guess. You know what I mean?
I think they just need. I think they need stuff for their app. They need content for their app.
They're milking the IP.
Yeah, this is the easiest thing they have to make content. They don't have to go seek it out. They own these things.
Right.
So they just need content. They're trying to compete in that realm.
Yeah, fair enough. What else? Let's see. I think that's pretty much it as far as She-Hulk for me. I mean, I'm interested, maybe because there's nothing else. You know what I mean?
But what's the next thing? Isn't something Black Panther's in December?
Yeah, but that's for next. This is the last thing for this phase. Is the She-Hulk?
Okay.
Yeah. So, I guess we're just gonna have to watch it by default, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. So that's about it on She-Hulk, and I guess the other guys are not gonna join us today, but it's all good. I got my main man Tarek here with me, and we're gonna talk about. He's gonna tell us about this House of the Dragon episode 1. It was 1 episode, right? They dropped.
Yeah, just 1 episode.
And they did it live. They also on the broadcast HBO. It was live at 9 p.m. too, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did you watch it live or you watched it on the streamer?
I watched it streaming because cool. To be honest, I have 12 people on my account. I don't know how I feel Max is making money. And
that's probably why they're gonna get rid of it and make it something
you guys.
Discovery or something.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed the show. Not a lot of action necessarily, but they set up the intrigue and everything that we're used to extremely well.
Yeah.
And it make the world so much bigger. Like you don't hear the name. It's not like Stark Lannister. It's the same characters. Right. It's all different characters. So I think there's a lot of potential in it.
Really?
at
Okay.
least.
All right.
Yeah.
Feel free to spoil it. I'm gonna watch it tonight, regardless.
I mean, it's not a spoiler. They're just setting up. They're setting up characters. It's the Targaryens are on the throne, and sometimes they don't have an heir, so they do a little vote. And one time they vote for the eldest relative over the eldest male over the eldest female. And this time the vote is for the female to be the new heir, and that's how the show ended. They're just kind of giving you the intrigue and the personalities of the new characters. It wouldn't be anything to spoil.
Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna check it out definitely. Let's see what's up.
I think it's worth watching. But did you watch Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, it's definitely worth a watch.
Okay.
I found it interesting.
All right, cool. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. House of the Dragon. Go watch it right now on HBO Max before they get rid of HBO Max. And all your 12 subscribers. Let's talk about these D23 rumors. You shared something in our chat, man. That was actually pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that. What was the source for that? I didn't even see where you got it from.
Don't ask me.
All right, cool. I know you repeat Marvel updates at updates for Marvel. Okay. So apparently there's a rumor, ladies and gentlemen. D23 is the big expo, Disney Expo, where they talk about all the new Disney items. And of course, Marvel's part of that because they're owned by the big mouse ears. At D12, so he did this count tweeted at D23. Marvel Studios will announce the cast and director of Fantastic Four. Okay. The cast of the Thunderbolts. Red Hulk's coming. The Wonder Man series. The project dedicated to Nova, which that's interesting. We're going to circle back to that. The Halloween special, which you talked about. I guess they're going to do the Werewolf at Night.
Yeah.
Something like that. You think Moon Knight will be a part of that? Think they're going to have a swing around?
Probably. I would think that would make sense.
I think that would be kind of dope.
Yeah.
If they found a way to do that.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
Shang-Chi 2, Deadpool 3, and of course, the one I'm actually kind of more interested in. I'm kind of intrigued in the show, Armor Wars, just because we haven't seen a lot about it at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm not as excited the idea of the Thunderbolts as everyone else is.
Me neither.
And I don't understand why everybody's so hyped for that.
Yeah, it's just the Marvel version of Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I wonder if people are hyped because they think that's where we're gonna see Red Hulk.
I need to flip that Red Hulk #1. So.
Right. Yeah, I'm guessing.
I need it for my bank account. Tarek, help me out, okay? Breathe
I'm
into
not big
existence.
I'm not big on that one. I'm not sure what the deal is on Thunderbolt, and definitely Wonder Man.
I don't know. I'm not excited about Wonder Man. Like, I don't know what they're gonna try and do with that. I think that's an off series.
I mean, I used to hate Wonder Man in the comic books.
Me too.
I couldn't stand
He's like the extra character. Like, I didn't care if he died.
Yeah,
he got hurt.
And he did. He died a lot.
Wonder Man. He did die.
He died a lot of times.
I think he famously died, and they brought him back or something like that.
Yeah, it was like a big thing. They're bringing Wonder Man back. Man, he's the worst.
Well, nobody really dies in the comic books.
No, of course not. But
that's what I was explaining to somebody the other day. Iron Man's not dead, guys. Just in this universe, okay? What else? The project dedicated to Nova. Is this the Invasion Wave comic books? Have you ever read those comic books of Marvel?
I have not.
So it's I don't know if you're familiar with the villain from Fantastic Four. His name is Annihilus. He looks like a big bug. Okay, so he in the negative zone. He builds a massive army, and he's able to escape the negative zone, but that's on the fringes of the universe. And so he literally goes planet to planet, conquering universes. And the Nova Corps, he destroys the Nova Corps. Richard Rider becomes like the Prime Nova, like a super powered Nova. He's like the last Nova. And then like the Guardians of the Galaxy, and even Thanos, and like all the cosmic characters, the Skrulls and the Shi'ar, everyone has to has to team up together and figure out a way to stop the Annihilus Wave. You know, that's the comic books. Right? Of course, the comic books, they do different things than what the MCU is going to do. But I mean, I think that's the only thing that I think they could probably do with the Nova project, as far as it being a project. But
you don't think they couldn't just do Nova
unless it's
movie?
maybe it could. Yeah, if it's going to be a Nova straight movie, I don't know. I don't know if there's a lot of interest for that. I think with an Invasion Wave, they can do, you know, a lot of guest characters, maybe the Guardians of the Galaxy, and you know.
Yeah, I think they would want to, you know, create the excitement. So a Nova movie could not be until 2026. I think by then their hope would be that Guardians of the Galaxy was, you know, so popular, or you know, whatever they do with Adam Warlock or whatever else would be make it a more appealing thing.
All those cosmic characters would be teaming up, something like that. But
yeah, to have a Nova movie, you know what I mean?
Right. Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what they announce in D23. I think it'll be cool if they do the invasion. It got a lot of stakes, that thing. And if they introduce a Annihilus with maybe Ant-Man, you know, or maybe with a Fantastic Four movie, it might intro him like that. You know what I mean? Another threat. Yeah. You know, I don't know. I think it'll be cool. So let's see, Shang-Chi 2. Do you think they're gonna touch on the Iron Fist stuff in the Shang-Chi sequel? That's what they're assuming. That's what a lot of people are assuming they're gonna touch a little bit of the Iron Fist lore with it.
I don't think they are.
I don't think they need to.
I don't think that. Yeah, I think, not to say that Iron Fist, they might allude to it, but you know, I don't think that's where the film will be centered or anything. You know, I think they might have to figure out whether they want to do Iron Fist again. You know, because the show really kind of tainted people on them. So that would be a good way to do it, but you definitely want to see that same character.
Well, Iron Fist is interesting because Iron Fist can always change, you know, and has been multiple characters throughout the years. And right now in the comic books is a different character. That's Iron Fist. Danny Rand retired, and now a different character. And there's multiple Iron Fists. There's a young Chinese girl who has the power of the dragon as well, the fist. There's a new Iron Fist gentleman. I forget his name right now. There's it's interesting. And there's the predecessor of Danny. That he was the one that he would use guns. He would use his Iron Fist power by using a pistol.
Okay.
So he would cheat, you know, a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's as of that last episode. If you finished all the Iron Fist episode where Danny Rand started pulling out guns at the end.
I did not. I never did finish season 2.
Yeah. It's season 2 is the better, of course. They tried to improve it. Season 1's difficult, but if you power through season 2, it's interesting. You know.
Yeah. I might have. I probably listen. I got time.
Yeah, there you go. I think it's up on Disney Plus, isn't it?
It's on Disney Plus now. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. They didn't pull it down. You know, they could have said, "Nah, we're not putting this up, guys."
Now, I don't know if it's Punisher and all the other stuff on Disney Plus now too.
I think so.
Okay.
See, the person who I'm sharing my I'll tell you a little story about my Disney Plus account. Personal story. A person I'm sharing my account with still has me blocked, age blocked. So I can't see none of the Netflix stuff. So I'm like, I can't even tell. So
but I, like you, am low-key excited for Armor Wars. I don't know why. I think it's just a cool spin and I think it could turn out to be a good-looking film.
I think it's going to be really good. I think they can get creative with it, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, they don't have to do, obviously they're not going to do anything near what the comic books was, because that was involving Iron Man himself, you know? But,
yeah,
you know, they could be really creative, and, you know, the sky's the limit, I think, for that show, to be honest with you. You know?
Yeah.
So I would say that's probably, of all the projects, I think I am the most excited as well for Iron Man. I think it's going to be really, really fun and interesting. And I think, honestly, I think it might be the show that Falcon and Winter Soldier should have been. You know? To be honest with you.
Come back and improve on what they did. Yeah.
Yeah. I really think that might be it, you know? That might be the one. That might be the one that makes me say, you know what? We're doing
the Falcon and Winter Soldier wasn't bad.
No,
Winter Soldier wasn't bad. It was just had some pacing issues to me.
Yeah, it didn't stick the landing for me. It was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a rough landing, but it was not a bad show. I think I hit everything we want to talk about today, Tarek, man. Am I forgetting anything?
I don't think so. Oh, Tekken Bloodline. I don't know if you started watching.
Oh, that's on Netflix, right?
It's on Netflix. Yeah, that dropped this week.
I haven't
this
watched
weekend.
It yet.
I'm not done yet. I'm only on like episode 3.
Well, give us the hot take review.
Yeah, listen, I haven't even seen. I'm on episode 3. I haven't even seen the fight yet.
Not even. Anybody getting waxed? No one punch.
There's some fights, but like a fight in the tournament, I haven't seen one yet. A lot of trainings and side fights and stuff like that. But it's been pretty interesting, to be honest. It's been pretty interesting. Now I kind of want to see, some ass kicking.
Yeah. Well, it's Tekken, right?
Yeah, it's Tekken. But the animation is great.
Really? Okay.
The animation is great. Yeah, the animation is really well done, in my opinion.
All right.
And they make you care about the fighters, kind of. You're like, okay, I kind of care about that dude. Like his storyline or whatever.
Dope.
Decent so far. Probably by next Monday, I'll have full thing. I think it's only 6 episodes.
Okay. All right. I'm going to touch on that too. I was trying to get through Rick and Morty right now, which I find completely hilarious right now. I think it's awesome. It just makes me laugh. Even the bad jokes make me chuckle.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I think that's it for today's show. We're gonna sign off a little early today, and thank you so much, Tarek, for joining me here at the live show. Let everyone know how they can follow you, sir. I want to listen to the audio version of this. Oh, yeah, you timed out there. You broke up.
Tarek on Instagram, and my name is Tarek on YouTube.
All right, then tell him the Twitch too, because you kind of you muted out there.
I don't have a Twitch.
Oh, okay. Well, it was I am Tarek.
My name is Tarek at Instagram.
Tarek, right?
Yeah. And my name is Tarek at YouTube.
There you go. Perfect. Thank you guys so much for joining us here in the live show. And maybe give us a follow, give us a subscribe on our YouTube channel, Geek Culture Congress, 3 words. Look us up there. You can follow me at DJ SpeedyJR, all the socials. Follow the audio version of this podcast where I'm still putting up interviews from MegaCon 2021. We're diving finally into that. I finished with all the Tampa Bay Comic Con 2021 stuff already. That's already all up there on the audio feed as well. So go follow us on your favorite podcast platform. Just look for Geek Culture Congress. Thank you so much, Tarek, for joining us.
No doubt.
And we will see you next week. We're talking more She-Hulk, more House of the Dragon, and anything else that happens. Have you seen Dragon Ball?
Have you seen Dragon Ball?
No,
I've not seen Dragon Ball. Yeah, I gotta go see it. I'm going to watch it.
Yeah, okay. I think I want to go watch it too. I'm just not up on. I can't watch all those episodes of Dragon Ball Super, I can't.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm out.
It's too much. Just tell me who won.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
Peace.